We're gonna get back into the survival mode. Zach's experiment. We've only survived 8 days, so we need to survive basically 2 more days on this to make it complete. We survived. We're on day 10, but the way the game works, because of the time you spawn, the day you're on does not necessarily mean the number of days you survive. So we are going to live for 2 more days. Right now, we're back in the camp office in Mystery Lake, and we're going to continue from there and do that for a little bit. And then we're going to be running a little bit of raft later on tonight. So we're going to do some raft as well. Oh, shoot. Wow, this is very dark in here. It's very dark. Let's drink our water. Get our water filled up. Can I sleep any longer, or do I have... No, I have no energy left. Okay, so let's just pass some time till it gets light out. 2 hours should be good enough. Alright, then let's sleep for an hour. Boop. There we go. Alright. So when we left off, we had gotten to the forge. We got a maple now. We got 15 arrowheads made. We got a whole bunch of cattails. We have our knife and our hatchet. We have a bedroll. We got a couple of pots, our hacksaw, a lantern. We got a bunch of good stuff. So, let's eat up some of these cattails real quick. Get ourselves nice and full. We're going to make our way back to the Carter Hydro Dam. And we're going to go to the ravine and get some birch. Go to the winding river and get a few more maples. We're going to go up to the top of the Mystery Lake Overlook. And get our... get whatever's in the cave there. There may be a fire starter in the cave, or a fire striker. So let's grab our maple and let's get a move on. Let's get a little bit of a move on here. How much cloth do I have? How's my clothing doing, condition wise? Oh, those are crappy clothes. I don't really care. Actually, I'm gonna repair that up real quick. I'm just gonna repair that up because why not? If I can, we'll see if we can. There we go. Okay, so all of our stuff's in good shape. We're rocking a 13-degree warmth bonus. We got double ski jackets. We got crappy shirts, but we got work gloves, combat boots, some decent socks. We got 2 pairs of undies. We got combat pants. Ooh, I need to repair those up too. Combat pants over jeans. And we got 2 wool toques, just like this. Keep you very, very warm. All right, we got 2 wool toques in great shape. So now we got a 14-degree warmth bonus, so that's awesome. Alright, let's crouch as we go out. Oh, I guess I can drop this sewing kit here. Actually, I'll put that inside of a container so it just disappears. My mouse sensitivity is a little high. There we go. There we go. Get rid of that. Just a little less weight for us. Alright, let's head up to the top of the Mystery Lake Overlook. And, got a body over here we could get into. That's okay. That's cool. Search that up real quick. It is cold out. My goodness, it's -8 out, even with our good clothing on. Yes, a little early bird today. We're going to do some long dark, and then we're going to do a little more raft this afternoon as well, Akita. I didn't finish up Zach's challenge like I was supposed to. I was supposed to live for 10 days. We're actually on day 10, but we've only been alive now 9 days. So we need to live another day on this to make it complete. And then show him our stats, so that he'll know what we did. So yeah, I got a couple things we're doing tonight. But I wanted to finish this up for Zach's experiment and get that going. We're gonna head up to the Mystery Lake Overlook here, and see what's up in the cave for us. See if there's anything up there for us at all. So, yes, fun and exciting, and it's good to see you, Akita. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. You're like first. You're the first person in chat tonight. So. Little ribbity rabbits. Grab a few sticks here. Akita's #1. Akita's #1. Oh, there's just a There's a storm lantern here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, we're warm back here, so we might as well break down one of these storm lanterns. I'll break down the crappy one. Then we'll fill up this one. There we go. So all we need is one storm lantern. Storm lanterns really don't serve a purpose, having multiples. There's not really a purpose to them. I'm going to prepare those up real quick, too. Just to get ourselves a little warmer before we head out. Sounds like the weather kind of calmed down a little bit, so that's good. But we're just making our way back to the Carter Hydro Dam. Then we're going to go to the ravine and get a little bit of birch. Go over and get a little maple in the Winding River. And that's probably going to be about it. That'll be our first 10 days right there, so... The only thing that kind of held us back on this run is we didn't find a hacksaw very early. The hacksaw was actually at the forge in Forlorn Muskeg. We didn't find a hacksaw in Pleasant Valley. We didn't find one in the Mystery Lake areas we had checked out. So we did not get a hacksaw real early. And that's kind of holding us back because we can't make our bow and arrow until we actually have the hacksaw in hand and ready to go. So I hear wolves off in the distance. They're like, "Ow! Atheenon's back! Ow!" But I'm excited to play some more Raft, Akita. I really had a lot of fun with it last night. It was pretty freaking cool. And in Raft, we now have a forge, or a smelter, whatever you want to call it. So we can start making things with metal, which steps our game up right there. I do not remember if the moose was down here or not. We'll see. Hey, Fire Monkey, how you doing? Well, we got a hacksaw. We did finally get one at the forge in Forlorn Muskeg. It's just we got an unlucky loot table basically. Picking up the sticks. There's a couple sticks back here I missed. There might be some birch bark up here. We'll check for that. Well, Pam, I'm on my last day. I'm on my last day of the challenge. When I first played it, I thought I had reached what I needed to reach, but we had missed the mark by a day and a half because we were on day 10, but we'd only survived for 8 days, and he needs a full 10 days survived for the experiment to be complete. So. Now, we might face a wolf up here. I'm not sure. We'll see. We shall see. There's moose marks here, too. The moose is going to spawn in this area. But we got our well-fed bonus. We have 65 cattails right now. I watched your video on YouTube, Man-Eater. Man-Eater game looks really... It was pretty fun. I will admit, that was pretty fun. Man-Eater was interesting. Hey, Jopie, how you doing? Hello. Hello to other people of the internet. I grab these couple more mushrooms over here. Oh, jeez. Oh. Jeez, I'm so unused to ducky hugs right now. Holy crap. Oh, Fulgorio came with a ducky hug. Well, thank you for the ducky hug. I appreciate that very much. close that gate behind us. Is there a deer here? There is a deer here. Could we make... I bet we can make a Magdalene's fire, too. Yes, we can. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need tinder, though. I don't have any tinder right now. I have no tinder. I'm just gonna use my accelerant and get this fire going. I just don't want. I only have 2 pieces of tinder, so we're just gonna get her going, get her done.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Add a cedar, a couple of sticks. We'll snag 2 pieces of meat.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Hey, Oxford Splice, how you doing, buddy? Get his guts. We'll get those curing as well.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Sustain ourselves on a little deer meat here. Still got 2 hours on the fire. Actually, I could put a little water to boil while we're doing this. Let's do a liter on each. Then we can take the 1 hour, 40 minutes. Okay, we'll do that.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, we're not dropping anything. Hey, Black MPL, Oxford Splice, how you both doing? And Fulgorio, how are you doing tonight? We had almost achieved what we needed to achieve, but we hadn't quite got to it yet. So we're gonna drop that. Drop both of those. Drop that. Put these guts right here. I'll get some more rabbits when we're in. When we get into. When we get into the ravine. Let's leave the arrowheads here. Let's leave the feathers here. I'll leave that piece of metal here too. Look at all the books we can read. Holy macaroni. Let's drop another arrow book here. We'll read those.
Kind of heavy.
We'll read our stay on target books, but just not exactly at this moment. Let's see. Let's leave in our trash can of wonder. Let's leave some cloth. I'm gonna grab another piece of leather out of there. Let's leave a box of matches. Actually, leave both of those. Grab a book. All of that we're wearing. Can leave like 30 cattails in here for right now because we got 35 more on us. I can leave the can opener there. Leave that there. Leave some of these torches here. We just need a torch basically to light a fire if we can't get a Magdalene's fire. And I think that's good. Now we're down to 31 kilos. Nice! Hey, Ima, how you doing? How you doing tonight? I'm watching my crow babies annihilate the food I left out for them. Crows do that. They like to annihilate that food. We'll take the sneaky way out. Now the nice thing about the ravine is that there's lots of birch in it, and there's also birch bark. The Hush River spawn. Oh gosh, the Hush River. I will say, Hush River is probably my favorite spawn point in the entire game. Just because, even though it's rough, it's pretty rough at the beginning. If you do it right, you come out of Hush River with so much good stuff. So much good stuff that it's insane. You come out with great clothing, you come out with great food, tons of cattails. You come out with a hacksaw, a bedroll, a heavy hammer. You're pretty much ready to go. You're pretty much ready to go for the rest of the game if you come out of there with the right stuff. So, Mackinac jacket. You can get a head wrap. You can get combat pants. There's so much good stuff in that zone. Actually, while we're here, we might as well take a cedar. We have warm temperatures right now, which on Interloper happen very, very infrequently. I'm looking for the birch. Where's my birch? It's probably over by the cave. Pick up the birch bark. Why not? Birch bark's always a good thing to get. And birch bark teas are freaking amazing. We'll go search that up over there in a minute. I'm gonna grab the rest of the birch bark here and then maybe snag a rabbit or two if I can. Woo! So much birch bark, so little time, baby. Yeah, we got perfect
Sure I
weather.
can carry much more.
Nice thing is too, by taking that cedar limb, each one of those cedar is worth 6 sticks, and they weigh half the weight. It's half the weight, and you get 6 sticks out of it. Oh, we're in the ravine. We aren't in Pleasant Valley. We had a few storms in Pleasant Valley. Don't get me wrong. Sorry, buddy. I need your furs. I needest your fur. We're on day 10, but we've only been alive 9 days. We have to be alive 10 days for this challenge to be over, you know, finished, basically. for it to be officially complete. Grab some feathers. Oh, 1 feather, that's what you're gonna give me. Oh, there's another feather, there's another feather. Oh, there's another feather. Search this dude up. Most of the dead bodies in Interloper don't have much on them. Sometimes, though, you get lucky. Sometimes you'll find a piece of clothing on them. Sometimes you'll find a box of matches on them. So, when are you starting a long loper run? I'm actually going to start a long loper run next week. So next week on Monday, I'm going to be starting a long Interloper run. And it's going to be a random start. Don't know where it's going to start at. But we're going to do that next Monday. Okay, got a deer corpse here. I can skin that guy. Get a little bit of food off of him. So, let's see. Today's Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, in 3 days. 3 days, yep. I'm off this weekend. I'm going over and helping a friend do a bunch of yard work and getting her yard all fixed up and ready to go for the summer. And then I'll be back on Monday. We're gonna do some Interloper. Some Interlopers. What's the difference between this challenge and regular Interloper? There's 2 differences. So this challenge, we used a code, a custom code, which is basically standard Interloper, but you spawned at dawn in clear weather in Pleasant Valley, because he wanted to have everybody everybody that's participating in this, he wanted them to all start with the same baseline, basically. But other than that, there's no difference. There is one slight difference. If you do a custom Interloper game, and usual regular Interloper, just standard hitting Interloper and starting, if you get intestinal parasites, you'll have them for 20 days. In a custom Interloper game, it's down to 10 days for some reason. I don't know why, but it's at 10 days. And so if I ever play a custom Interloper, I always just go, I'm not going to eat any predator meat before I get cooking 5. So that's just sort of a standard thing. If you do a custom Interloper, just don't eat any predator meat before you get cooking 5, and you'll never encounter, you know, that sort of a problem. So, but that's really the only gameplay difference between a standard Interloper and a custom Interloper. And the only reason that this is different is that he wanted us all starting at the same time, same weather, in the same zone, And you can't choose your zone in regular Interloper. You can't choose your time of day or the weather conditions in regular Interloper. And he wanted us all starting with the same baseline. Boop-a-doop. If you play Custom Loper, no, you can't find hatchets or knives. There's no, that's all tied to the base, baseline ability. That's tied to the base, loot table, and that is not affected by playing Custom Interloper or regular Interloper. There's no hatchets or knives. There was a short glitch after Hush River Valley came out, where you could sometimes find a hunting knife in the Trapper's Cabin in Mystery Lake. But they've since corrected that. I think have an old file that I actually have a hunting knife from Trapper's Cabin, but I don't use it because that's cheating. That's just cheating right there.
I'm so tired. I could lay down right here.
And also after Hush River Valley came out, there was a chance on Interloper to find a pistol. You could actually in Hush River Valley find the pistol with like 1 or 2 bullets in it, which actually I thought was kind of cool. I thought it was kind of cool because it was like, ooh, it's a rare item you can find in Hush River Valley. There's no cartridges anywhere in the world, but you can find like 2 or 3 bullets, which actually was kind of cool because then when Bleak Inlet came out, you could theoretically keep that pistol and the 2 or 3 bullets on you and go to Bleak Inlet, fix the pistol, and craft maybe 1 or 2 bullets for yourself for the future, which I thought was kind of neat. Bree Creative, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much. But they took the pistol out as well, so you know, what can you do? We'll just take that from him. Was super duper tired, and then I'm going to use my hands if I can and take his hide. You always want to take the hide with your hands if you can. The hide with your hands is the same, ooh, that's not good. It could get really cold in here, and my temp is not real good. I think we're gonna head back to Carter Hydro Dam, even though we're tired. I think I have a coffee on me though, don't I? We'll drink a couple coffees. We'll drink a coffee. That'll get us a little bit of our stuff back. It is cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside. Say, what's in that drink? Oh, it's like negative 23 out here. Yeah, it's a little chilly. A little nippy. But this way we can sleep in the Carter Hydro Dam and not worry about cold at all. That way we don't have to worry about cold at all, so. Well, we're going to play this past day 10. Right now we've lived for 9 days still. We're going to play this past day 10 for about another hour or so, and I'm going to play a little Raft tonight. Raft finally got fully released in its final form. I started playing it last night and I had a blast with it. I hadn't played Raft for, good God, going on a couple of years. So it was fun playing it again. Hey, it's another stick. I know you're cold, Astrid. Not that cold if you have maple syrup instead of blood, yes. Yes, the maple syrup is really nice. So we aren't going to stop at day 10. We're going to keep going with this one.
Jesus,
heck, you know, I may just turn this one into a long Loper run. I may just be keeping with this one. That may be the plan from here on out. I don't have to like stop playing this one, but it'd be nice to have a regular Interloper one.
Oh, so cold.
I'm gonna get that out just in case we run into the wolf up here. Because we got a pretty good start. I mean, it's kind of a slow start, Oh, it's actually getting warm now again. It's kind of a slow start because we didn't get a hacksaw real early, so we're a few days behind on our birch and maple curing, which isn't a big deal. You don't need a bow. You don't need a bow right away to keep alive. The bow acts more as an item that gives you a lot more opportunities to get food than anything else. So once you get the bow, your food opportunity goes from baseline scavenging, foraging to like high, because you can start hunting for stuff. You can actively hunt for deer and for moose and for bear and wolf, and you can start like turning that into a steady food supply for yourself. And it also helps with protection, but you can protect yourself. I mean, a lot of protecting yourself in Interloper and stuff is just avoiding the predators. So trust me, the thing that satisfies me most is your long loper runs. Aw, well, thanks. They're a lot of fun to do. They're a lot of fun to do. Boop-a-doo, get our lantern going. Drop our birchity birch here. Drop another rabbit pelt. And that here. I'll put the meat outside. We'll cook that up later. The rabbit meat's kind of just an extra anyway. There we go. I think what you should do. Oh, well, I appreciate that. That's very kind. I don't have all the answers, I'll tell you that, but I played enough of it that I got a pretty good idea of what to do in most of my situations. All right, so let's holster that. Let's drink up a little water. We got plenty of food on us, so we're good there. We got our birch and maple curing now. Sleep for 10 hours. 10 hours is the most you can sleep on Interloper. At 10 hours, you become thirsty. If you sleep longer than 10 hours, you can actually start losing health, so. Drink that water down. There we go. Let's eat up some cattails, because we got plenty of them. I guess I could go down and make a little fire and just make some water and stuff while we're waiting. Let's see if we hit 10 days. Nope, we're still on day 9. Okay. I still would love them to add a how many cattails do you want to eat? Do you want to eat 5? Do you want to eat 6? Do you want to eat 8, 10? So you could eat like a whole bunch of cattails at once. Alright. Go outside and grab our meaty meats real quick. We've already searched the entire Carter Hydro Dam up already. We got a couple deer hides curing. We got one already cured. We got a couple rabbit hides. We got some guts curing. We got maple and birch curing. We got some arrowheads and feathers in here. Okay, we got a good amount of feathers. We can make a bunch of arrows with those. Nice. We got some toolkits already going. I always carry around 50 cattails if I run out of food. Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, you can start... I've actually found in a lot of my long games, I'll carry, like, 10 cattails just for an emergency situation, and then I'll pretty much just, like, hunt my way through the world, you know? It's like, just start stocking up caches of little stuff, you know? Yep, we got the prop deers there in the ravine and the winding river. Just gonna use a little oil and get this started nice and quick. There we go. Let's cook these meats up real quick. I'm gonna prepare up a birch bark tea while we're waiting. Oh shoot, I forgot to add more fuel to the fire. That would probably help. Eat that piece of meat down. I still got 19 minutes on it. Make up 3 birch bark teas. I haven't made one yet. I just got on my way back from whatchamacallit. On my way back from the forge, I got my first maple. So I haven't done it yet because I don't have anything cured yet to do it with. Alright, so we got 2 hours of time to make stuff, so let's make up all of our mushrooms that we can after an hour there. So yeah, because of that, because we didn't get a early hacksaw, we didn't get a hacksaw in Pleasant Valley, we didn't get one here, that's could have put us a little behind the 8 ball. Alright, so we got 10 days survived now, so 26 locations discovered, 9% explored. We've got 3 days in Mystery Lake, 2 in Pleasant Valley, 2 in Forlorn Muskeg. We've done 15 successful repairs, 8 close wolf encounters, 3 rabbits killed, some meat and meat harvested and consumed, guts harvested and hides harvested. We've looted some items, crafted some items, broken some stuff down. We found 1 can opener and opened 12 cans with it. Started 14 fires. Got an ankle sprain, and we survived 3 blizzards. So, that is where we are at. So, Zach, there you go. Boom, you're good. Joel Viking, how you doing? So, there you go. And that puts us on day 11, actually. But, that's good. Okay, we got 32 minutes till that's boiled. So, let's prepare up some more birch bark. Gaming Charlie, hello, hello! But yes, I'm prepping to make the bow now. But I'm just going to do a little cooking here, because cooking is always a good thing to do. Cooking up teas is never a bad thing. Each tea that you cook gives you a skill up. And that's always a good thing. Skill ups are always good, especially with food. And the teas have a dual purpose. They act as water that you can just drink. You can drink tea down to right about here. Leave yourself a little 0.01 tea, and then you have teas in the future that you can just drink and get the healing effect off of. What's my longest Interloper run? That would be Will Eggy McKenzie at 826 days. 826 days. He perished to the poison fog in Black Rock Prison. Because I didn't know how to run it. I didn't know it was a big loop that you had to go through, so he perished to that. It's funny because the game glitched and that file's still around, but I refuse to play it because that would be morally wrong and an injustice. We'll leave some of these teas here. Teas are also a great way to carry water. Because water, it takes a quarter kilo of water to make a tea, but the tea only weighs 1/10 of a kilo. And so your water now weighs less when you do it that way. And it still gives you the hydration that the full quarter kilo does. See, do I have any more? I have more rose hips to cook up. Okay. Hey, look at that. I think we got cooking 3 off of that. Yep, cooking 3, baby. Let's add a couple more sticks here. Actually, let's see. Hold on. Oh, I got 3 more rose hips to cook up. Okay. We'll add 2 more sticks. Boom, boom. There we go. Oh, I have no more water. Okay. Let's make a little water. We'll need a little more time on the fire than that. These should be our last 2 teas. So yeah, we got cooking 3 off of basically our cooking of teas. I'm gonna throw 1 stick on there and grab a torch. There we go. Woo! All right. So you can see how many teas we have now. We have a ton of teas. We have a ton of birch bark teas, which is great. Because birch bark teas are the goat. They are the best teas you can ever get. Plus, if you keep tiny teas on you, then you don't need to keep medicines on you. Because you can drink the tiny teas instead, and they weigh significantly less. Branjum, hello. You have milk and cookies. Cookies and milk. I like cookies and I like cookies. I've not drank a lot of milk lately, so. Okay, so we got 29 and 20. These take how many days? 4 days and 6 days. So they'll be done probably in another 3 days. 3 days game time, something like that. I'm gonna add these all to our radial menu and then get rid of them. I'm just gonna set them down here. I just don't need them on me anymore. With all the birch bark, with all the mushroom and rosehip teas I have on me, I don't need those. Alright. So, we can do 2 things right now. We can do one of 2 things. Go back to the Winding River and collect the maple that I know is up there, because I already saw it. I'm going to take those books with me, because I'm going to read those. We can do that. We're just basically we're just waiting for this we're waiting for this birch and maple to cure so we can actually make our stuff. And we're waiting for the guts to cure as well. So we have guts curing, we got birch and maple curing. We're just waiting for it all to happen. So let's head back to the Winding River. We can get that maple there. Get that curing for us as well. Not that we need extra maple, but you do... At low bow skill, you tend to go through your bows pretty quickly. Your bows get worn down very quickly at low bow skill, so... We sort of need to get it just so we have it. Okay, I already searched those. That's not too bad out here. Not too bad out here. We've actually completed the 10 days, Brand. We're just gonna play for about another 45 minutes or so on this character. Kind of see if we can get our bow and arrow made. And then we'll just keep playing on her because Astrid's kind of fun. We'll keep playing on her for a little bit. We did do our forge run already. We went to the forge on like day 7 or so. Yep, survived 10 days. He wanted Zach Efron. Zach is trying to well, it's a challenge to collate data, Brand. He's wanting everybody who participated in it needed to live at least 10 days, start in Pleasant Valley in the same spot at the same time of day with the same weather, and then he's like analyzing how they play. And I don't know what he's gonna do with it. He's gonna make some sort of video out of it, but I have no idea what. I have no idea what he's doing with it. So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see when it comes down. I finished my 10 days. Yes, it's for science. Exactly, for science. For science, I tell you. Science. Science! Grab those just for the tinder. Ooh, there's a couple rabbits down here. We can take a rabbit or two, too. Get a few more guts, get a little more meat, get a couple more hides so we can make some rabbit gloves and a rabbit hat. I'm gonna take the one going right to left. I like that a little bit better. Oh, shoot. Oh, you little bastard. Took me too long to pull back. I'm back here, you little bunny. I'm back here. This bunny's for you, Country Roads. This bunny's for you, buddy. Thank you, Country Roads, for the 16-month Russo. Thank you so much for that 16-month sub. I appreciate it very much. I'm sorry, bunny. I'm sorry. There's the other little fella. Come here, little feller. I got something for you. It'd be funny if you didn't survive 10 days. Well, hey, that'd be interesting science right there. A few more feathers here for us, which is always nice. Oh, we have a snow shelter here at 23%. Oh, that's cool. Well, heck, we'll sleep in the snow shelter. I'm gonna repair that sucker. Look at that, our snow shelter's still alive. Yay, we got a snow shelter. Woohoo! You're rooting for the Grim Reaper. Yeah, you're always rooting for the Grim Reaper. You're always using it. Hey, Athbeck, how you doing? Thank you for the posture check, by the way, there, you see. Chop down the mapley maples. Give us a couple more maples to get curing. That's one thing, too. If you're ever needing birch or maple early in the game, the ravine and the winding river are your best place to go. The ravine will always, always, always have 2 to 3 birch in it, and the winding river usually has 1 to 3 maples in it. So sometimes you get up to 4 birch out of the ravine, which is really nice. But the winding river usually has maple in it too. I've had a few runs where it didn't have maple, and I was kind of surprised by that, but that may have just been like a glitch or something. Get a little firewood here. The weather's so nice. The weather's so nice out. Why not?
I need to find a place to rest.
I know you do, darling, but the weather's nice. The weather outside is lovely. What's my favorite run? God, I've had a few that were my favorites, but trying to think off the top of my head, what's my favorite run? I really like, I mean, I hated, but I really liked the no stick challenge. That was fun. Basically a run where I could not use sticks. I could never pick up a stick and use it. That made an interesting run. A very interesting run. No, those are not. we are going to start doing some stream loots again, Bran, so I am going to start doing that again when I start streaming on the weekends again. Right now, I'm kind of taking a break on the weekends. There's a lot of stuff to be done this summer over at my friend's house, so I'm helping her out on the weekends, getting a bunch of her crap taken care of. But I will be returning on the weekends to do some of that again. Alright, let's drop the hides here too. Boop, boop. But yes, the ones where you kill me in 5 seconds, that's loads of fun. Alright, let's do that. We'll get our fire going. We'll get the rabbits harvested up here. I'm just gonna use my hacksaw. Doesn't take much longer, and it saves my knife from having to be sharpened up all the time. There we go. Now it's getting a little darker.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, shush-a-doodles, my dear. You're fine. Can I get a Maglens fire going? No, I cannot. So let's start. Let's get a torch out. Light her up. Light her up. There we go. And yeah, we'll just use that. We'll do that. But I hope you all are having a great summer so far. I hope it's not too hot where you are. I hope it's not too hot where you are. Right now it is...
That's a good one.
I know it's hot out today. Oh, it's only 77 here today. It's not too bad. Not too bad here today, actually. It's pretty nice. 34 and 30. Beautiful. I'm back home and the temps are reasonable at the moment. At the moment. At the moment. Yeah. Just give it a couple days, right?
Lay down and have a little sleep right here.
All right. Hopefully I don't die tonight. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Oh, I didn't sleep with full water. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. We didn't sleep with full water, so we're gonna lose a little health because of that. I didn't drink. I didn't drink. The summer's perfect. I just moved to Spain for basketball. That's awesome. Yeah, my summer's going good so far. My summer's going actually really good so far. It's been pretty chillax. Nothing too crazy. I guess I could head back now. If I head back to the dam now, that would mean that the wolf is not out. I could probably make it back to the Carter Hydro Dam pretty successfully. I could also, conversely, just stay here and fix some of my clothing, so my clothing warmth goes up a bunch. Oh, it's actually dark. Oh. Well, never mind. I'm not going to do that then. How long till we get light again? Oh, it's almost light out. Oh, it's -7 out right now. I left my bedroll in the Carter Hydro Dam. What a goober. I was like, why do I only get 3 degrees? Oh, because you left your bedroll behind, you big dummy. I played the forest. I have no hatred for the forest. It's just I never played the forest when I was younger. Or when I was younger. It came out when I was like in my 30s. I never played the forest when it first came out. So I have no, like, nostalgia for it. And to me, the forest just felt very clunky. The combat was wonky with the little weirdos who would attack you and stuff. It just felt very clunky to me. And so for me, I didn't really enjoy the forest a lot. But, you know, that's just a personal thing. That doesn't mean the game's bad. I know a lot of people who love that game. I just wasn't a big fan of it. Now I am interested. Actually, I'm in playing Sons of the Forest, playing the next one because I think since it's a newer game, it'll probably run a lot smoother and be a lot more smooth combat-wise and stuff. So I am interested in checking that one out when it comes out. But as far as the forest goes, I have it. I played it. I just wasn't real entranced by it. It just didn't hold. There's a lot of other games I'd rather play out there. If I was gonna play something like that, I'd rather play like State of Decay 2 or even Even 7 Days to Die. Something like that. Sons of the Forest is gonna be way better. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. One that I can't wait for them to port over to PC. Is I can't wait for them to port over the New Horizon Forbidden West game. Because I loved Horizon Zero Dawn. That was so fun. That one, I love Days Gone too. Days Gone was awesome. Days Gone was great. Oh, there's a prop corpse out here too. Days Gone was fabulous. If you've never played Days Gone, I highly recommend it. It goes on sale on Steam quite a bit for like 25 bucks. And it's worth every penny of $25. Just want to get through here unless... Just in case... Oh no, I guess it's daytime out now. I was thinking just in case an Aurora comes out, I want to get through here, but no Aurora's gonna come out. We're good. I didn't enjoy Days Gone. Yeah, and but see, that's the beautiful thing, Ima. There's so many different games out there that everybody's gonna find ones that they love that other people aren't that thrilled about, and vice versa. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of gaming, is that there's no like set. This is what games are, and this is the only way that they are, and you have to like this kind of game. I mean, you got everything from platformers to you know, I enjoy things that are more first-person or just over-the-shoulder third-person view. I'm not a big isometric view fan. Oh, I left my pots in here too. Jeez Louise, what a moron. But I think the thing I also loved about Days Gone, Ima, is that it's set in Oregon, where I live. So it was kind of cool, because it's actually like home turf for me. So it was kind of cool to see a game made by a local studio, Bend Studios, Bend, Oregon. It was cool to see a game made by them, set in Oregon. That to me was kind of that was pretty sweet. So I do have a little have a little dog in the fight there, you know. I got a little prejudice on it because it is set right here. So believe me, there was a little bit of quirky stuff in Days Gone that was a little annoying, but it wasn't bad to me. But you also have to be into those type of games too, so I like that it had action and stuff in it though. It was cool. I thoroughly enjoyed it from beginning to end. I'm just gonna sleep until I'm rested. Then we'll go back to the ravine. Let's see where our birch and maple is. 44 and 44, so everything's 44. Okay, pick that up. Gotta pick that up. Gosh dang it, I can't believe that I didn't bring that with me. I'm gonna drop a couple of the fur here. Drop a few of the sticks here. How am I doing on food? I got 12 of those. Let's grab a few more cattails out of here. Let's grab another 12. Got another sewing kit in there. Let's leave a couple of these whetstones in there. I'm gonna grab that extra sewing kit out just to have it. Okay, I got cloth and stuff. Let's take a few more cloth out of there. Got a few more feathers to leave. The Long Dark and Daisies are my fave games for sure. Just type of game I like the most. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, it's great when you can find that game that just like inspires you, you know, that just like keeps you going. I have a lot of fun with like Escape the Pacific. I love Escape the Pacific. I had a blast playing Raft last night. We're gonna play a little Raft this afternoon as well. I really enjoyed Raft. I thought I am very happy with a lot of the things they've done with the game now. So we're gonna do a little Raft here this afternoon. About 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. We're gonna switch over and play a little Raft. I'm leaving at about 6 tonight, so I got about another 4. Let's see, it's 2:30 basically. Oh, geez Louise, really? Seriously? 2:33, 4, 5. So I got about another 3.5 hours to stream. So we'll get it a good little stream today. But I'm taking off at about 6. I'm gonna be wrapping up and taking off. But yeah, I really had a lot of fun with Raft. It was a very interesting ride. Let's just put it that way. It's been a long time since I played Raft last. But it was fun. I enjoyed it, UC. I really, truly did. Alright, we're going to take a few more rabbits here, so we're going to grab a few more of these. I've seen Escape the Pacific. It's nice. It's like Stranded Deep a lot. Yeah, it is. To me, I'm the Stranded Deep. I played Stranded Deep when it first came out. I've told this before. You may have heard it on one of my streams or whatever. But I played Stranded Deep when it first came out. My major beef with Stranded Deep is that it got developed, it got sold and developed to a certain point, and then they stopped doing stuff with it for a long period of time, and it just seemed like they were in it for the money, you know? They were in it for the money, and it just kind of annoyed me. It was like, they finally finished the game off, and it was, but I never liked the radial menu for your inventory. That part always bugged the heck out of me. The inventory issues I had with that game were immense.
This will come in handy.
But I bought and played Submerged 2 the day it came out. I actually got a whole... the people at Submerged were super kind to me, and they sent me a whole... oh, I still even have it. They sent me a whole little packet of stuff with a little Submerged thing, some little postcards, Submerged postcards, a little sea salt candles. Some unicorn bath bombs, a little word puzzle thing. I kept it all in the same box because I was just thrilled that they sent it to me. But yeah, they sent me a whole little thank you package because they gave me early access to the game. So that was really super nice of them. Sent it all the way from the frickin' UK, which I thought was just super awesome of them. Submerged is a great game. Submerged 2 was a lot of fun too. I really liked how they sort of continued the game with Submerged 2. But yeah, Submerged is really fun. It's just super chill, and it goes on sale pretty regularly, so you can get it on sale. Escape the Pacific was on sale over the summer Steam holiday for like, I think it was like $9. Escape the Pacific though is only $14.99 US. Usually though, so it's a heck of a deal. I've got over 350 hours playing Escape the Pacific. And the thing I like about Escape the Pacific is that they're very consistent with updates. They have an experimental server and a stable server, and they're very specific with their updates. They have a great website there, the Gamers for Gamers team. They're actually tomorrow, for those of you who don't know, tomorrow they are having a Discord thing for Escape the Pacific, where it's gonna be a live thing that they're doing tomorrow. I'm unfortunately not gonna be able to attend it, but they're gonna be showing people how to sail in the game. They're gonna be showing off some of the features of the game, but it's all gonna be on Discord. So if you go to Discord, look up Escape the Pacific. If you're interested in the game, you can go to their Steam page. They have all the links to their Discord and everything there, and all the information. So I would highly recommend going to it. The development team on Escape the Pacific is top-notch. They were putting out, for a while, they were putting out updates every month. But now that the game is getting more fleshed out and more complete, they're putting them out every 3 months. And they're mainly doing that because with as much stuff as in the game now, every update they put out is bound to cause some bugs and other related issues, and they found that by putting out monthly updates, they weren't unable to address a lot of those bugs, very quickly. And so they basically are slowing down the game a little bit, but they're like making it better in a good. They're doing it in a good way, and they're very upfront with what they're doing, which I like a lot. So big hug for Canadians that are grounded today, courtesy of Rogers. Courtesy of Rogers. Lionheart. What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I'm totally confused. Who is Rogers? Steve Rogers? Kenny Rogers? Kenny Rogers Roasters? I used to go to Kenny Rogers Roasters when they were out. Oh, an outage. Oh, Rogers Telecom. Yes, I got a thin wool sweater. We're gonna go over to the cave here, harvest up our rabbits, and have ourselves a little fun. Oh, we should take the deer here too. I think I might do that first, because that could get us a little bit of free food, get us another deer pelt, get some guts from the deer as well. I don't like this win though. This win. Oh, it's Canada's main ISP. Oh snap. Oh snap. Blackman PL with the host in the raid. Hey man, how you doing? Give Blackman PL a little shout out. If you like StarCraft, boys and girls, go check out Blackman PL, the master. Call him my StarCraft master. How you doing, Blackman PL? I hope you're having a good one, buddy. Let's see if we can build the fire behind this tree. Can I get a mag lens fire? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Welcome, Raiders. Hello. How'd your stream go today, Blackman PL? I hope you're doing well. Stewie, how you doing? Hello, hello. Oh, jeez Louise. Really? Seriously? Oh, well, it's a mag lens fire. Who cares? You're doing good? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, please go over and give him a follow. Check him out sometime when he's on. If you like that StarCraftian stuff, go do it. Do it. I don't care. It's fine. Mag lens fires are free, so I do not care how long it takes. Oh, what's this? Sideshow just added free shipping to 100 items.
Come on, little fire.
Nice. Hot toys. Free shipping, baby. Free shipping on your hot toys. I like myself some hot toys.
That
did not work. That did not work. It was almost there. It was like this close, and then it was like, no. Like, no. No fire for Atheenon. I just want to get the fire going so I can hopefully harvest this little dude over here and be warmed by it. Come on, little fire. You can do it. It's a mag lens fire, so it's free, so who cares? I'm going to throw one piece of coal. No, I got fur. I'm going to throw a piece of fur on it. Ooh, and I'm warmed by it too. Nice. Well, thank you for the ducky hug, Redcap, but there's no wolves in this zone. There's no wolves. There's no wolves around here. 47 minutes, okay. We can do that with our hands. Nope, we can't do it with our hands, so we'll do it with our knife. There's no wolves around here, sir. But nice try. Eat down a little bit of venison. An hour and 29 left on that. Get them guts off there. I just got here. No clue where you're at. Oh, we're in the ravine. We're in the ravine right now. Might as well sit by my fire here. Ooh, it sounds like a wind's coming up. I'm just gonna try to harvest the meat off these rabbits real quick. See if I can cook it up. Before it blows my fire out. I can take a gut. Take the other gut. Oh yeah, that totally burned my fire out. That's okay. I don't need a fire inside. We're good. Woo! Let's go. Well, we got cooking 3. We did achieve cooking 3, which was awesome. We'll eat down our rabbity ribbity meats. Drink a little bit of water. Actually, you know, I probably should make some more water. Let's see if we can sustain a torch inside. Get inside real quick. There we go. 16 there. 5 there. Want to make a little water if I can. Hey, MC, how you doing? Hello, hello. Well, we're back on the old warhorse. We needed to complete our 10 days, Redcap. So we completed our 10 days, and then we're just playing for a little bit longer, just to kind of get a few more things going on. I'm thinking about turning on Long Dark because I won't sleep tomorrow. So I need to get around. I need to get up around 4 a.m. Oh wow, dang. That did not work. Oh, I need tinder now, so I'm gonna run out of fire making stuff. Well, that sucks. My torch is probably gonna burn out this time. I'm just gonna use some accelerant on it. There we go.
Perfect.
Cheesy, 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 cheesy. Let's throw a couple sticks and a coal on there. A couple more sticks. We just need to make some water. That's all I need it for is water. So just 2 hours of fire will do good. That'll get us 4 liters. And now we can harvest up the rest of the ribbity rabbits. Actually, I can drop that. Drop those. Harvest up the rabbit hide with my hands, if I can. There we go. Yes, we beat Fallen Order, yes. Just hated myself through Jedi Grandmaster. Oh god, I was playing Jedi Master and I was hating it. I was hating myself for doing it. I can't even imagine Jedi Grandmaster. Jeez Louise. That game, especially the last boss, man, oh man. There was some salt. There was some salt going on. The salt was flowing. I'm gonna prepare up both these. I'm gonna prepare for Rosehip while we wait for our water. Well, we're gonna do some raft. I actually really enjoyed playing raft last night, so we're gonna play a little raft. I guess I could do 1/2 liter of water, right? No, I need to grab another torch, don't I? That's a good torch. Well, we're gonna risk sleeping here. We don't need to sleep for our health, though, so I guess we could mitigate the danger by just sleeping a few hours at a time. If you sleep 2 hours at a time, if you're not needing to sleep for health, if you sleep 2 hours at a time, you'll never die. Am I gonna play raft with someone? No, I'm just doing it solo. I'm just doing raft solo. That's my one thing I don't like about raft. Is raft is meant for 2 to 3 players. So I meant to ask if you're gonna play another RPG. I don't really have one in mind to play. I don't think I actually downloaded it. I want to play Witcher 3 at some point because I had Witcher. I played Witcher 3 on my 1080 card back in the day, and there were just a lot of issues with it freezing and stuff. You know, just like lag spikes in it. And I want to try Witcher 3 again. So probably Witcher 3 is going to be my next RPG I want to play. Because I really had a lot of fun. I loved the whole Witcher lore and everything. It's really cool, but I just had lots of trouble getting the game to actually function properly. That was the biggest problem. How far have I gotten into Raft? Oh, not very far. I only played it for like 3 or 4 hours last night, so I didn't get into it too far. I got my smelter made. That was my big achievement last night. I got the smelter made, and now I can start smelting some metal. I'll be changing over to Raft in about 15-20 minutes probably. I'd love to get my, I sort of want to get my bow made before, so I'm trying to do things while my birch and maple are curing, so I can get that done. Did I leave something on this deer? No, I didn't. Okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't play nice with others, Bran. I don't really play, I play better solo. I'm not a group player. I never have been. I've never enjoyed group games. I don't know why. I don't know why. It gets a little too hectic for me, I think, more than anything. Changing to Raft at midnight? It's almost midnight there? Holy crap. Well, it's like almost midnight for Bran now, too. Yeah, I don't play well with others. I was told that in school, actually. My teacher actually told me I didn't play well with others. Atheenon's too shy for group games. Nah, it's several factors, actually. It gets too chaotic. It gets too chaotic for me, and the other thing with group games is that it's trying to balance talking to the group and communicating and getting stuff done, and still being able to be interactive with chat. And I don't get really a chance to be interactive with chat when I'm playing group games. And that makes me sad. Hey, we got another rabbit. Boom. Bye-bye, rabbity. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, but even when I'm playing with Hadrian, it's like I start ignoring chat just to talk to Hadrian. And that's like, no, I don't want to do that. Because I love playing with Hadrian, that's for sure. And I play with Gameslift and those guys a little bit here and there too, so... At least I play with Hadrian nicely. Yeah, unless he's running me over with a car, Bran. Unless he's running me over with a car, or I'm running over a bloater with a car.
Come on.
And then he's like, God dang it, Atheenon, stop running me over with a car. I'm like, it wasn't me. Okay, it was me. I ran you over with the car. It was my fault. Because I have done that before. So next stream's on Monday, yes. And I'm going to start a new Interloper on Monday. Yep. We're going to start a brand new Interloper. Have you been to a story location in Raft yet? No, I've just been I've hit a couple random islands. Got a little stuff built. I need more wood. Wood always seems to be the big thing that's like my sticking point. I never have enough wood. Which kind of sucks. My roommate just got the first Deus Exodus on Steam sale. That brought back some memories. Oh, that's cool. Schools are designed to make productive and obedient factory workers. Well, I can't necessarily disagree with you there. In some ways, they are. I played through Raft, so can you give me small advice about streaming? Just don't play. Here's two pieces of advice. Play something that you like. Don't expect, especially if you're a unknown quantity, like you're just you know, average Joe. You don't have a big like internet following on, say, you know, YouTube or something. If you're just an average Joe who has no real internet presence or anything, don't expect... It's going to take a long time to build your channel. It's going to take a long time to build a channel on Twitch, and you're going to have your ups and downs, and you got to be okay with that. You got to be okay with that. And you're going to have a lot more downs than ups. And just keep plugging away. Play stuff you like. I would probably stay away from, like, games that have, like... You know, if you're wanting to grow your channel, I'd say stay away from games like, you know, Fortnite or stuff like that, because honestly, those are so saturated with big streamers that get all the views that you will be you'll be a very small fish in a very large pond. And it's better to play in a group like Long Dark. If you're gonna stream Long Dark, you'll be still a small fish, but it's a lot smaller pond as well. So people will discover you a lot better. I recommend, although you don't have to, I do recommend a camera for yourself if you feel comfortable enough with that, because people do like to see. I think a lot of people like to see the streamer they're interacting with. They like to see their reactions. They like to see who they are, but you got to be comfortable with that. And not all streamers have to do it. Kimiota's never had a camera, and he streams Long Dark all the time and is really popular, and he's really cool, and he's very knowledgeable on the game. And so you don't have to have it. I just think it does help you as a small streamer when people can see who you are. Other than that, though, just have fun. Enjoy yourself, have fun, and don't set your expectations too high, because, like I said, as a virtual nobody, which I am too, I don't have a huge presence on platforms or anything like that. You're not going to get a lot of viewers right off the bat. You just aren't. Owl Nuggets! Hey, Owlie! How you doing, Owl Nuggets? I hope you're having a great day. Were you doing some Long Dark too? Oh, some Hunter Call of the Wild. Ooh, nice. Nice, very nice.
It's a circle of death.
Oh, there's the Jedi Fallen Order too. Nice. I just finished that up the other day. But keep your expectations.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm killed, apparently.
I did that so many times. Jump off stuff. But just keep your expectations at a reasonable level, and just have fun. Have fun.
Because I already got 2 right here.
Have a good time, and just be yourself. Don't try don't try to put on a front or whatever, because people will see through that very quickly. Just be yourself. Have fun. Talk to chat. It's a lot easier when you have a small channel. You have you have a very easy time talking to chat and kind of keeping up with them and stuff. Yeah, just do it. It can be very rewarding. It can be very super rewarding and a lot of fun. So. And who knows where it'll take you. I never thought when I started streaming that I would have the audience I have, that I would have, that people would come to my channel and chat with me and have fun with me like they do. I never thought my YouTube channel was going to be anything. Honestly, when I started my YouTube channel, I started it a long time ago actually, but when I first started my YouTube channel, and I started uploading my videos to it, it was mainly like, this is a repository of everything I've done. That's what it was intended to be. I never really thought it would grow very much. I didn't think people would really be down for longer format videos like I put up there. But, you know, it's done moderately well for what it is. I mean, could I do more with it? Yes, I could, but that would involve a lot more work than I have the time, the expertise, or the capability to do. So, and the willingness to do at this point in my life as well. So, maybe someday I will, but right now, not so much. The run's going good. We're on day 12 or so. But I would definitely recommend Ima to like upload your stuff to YouTube, and to you know, put your content out there, whether you edit it or not. That way people can see it, and they can, you know, I get a lot of traffic from YouTube over to my Twitch channel. So it's a good place to have your stuff, just because there's so much out there, and people like to see different stuff, different play styles, different things that people do. So, do you have any videos that are 10 years old? Oh God, I don't know if I do or not. There, everybody go over. See, I don't know what, is it I'm a Dedical? I'm a Dedical? I'm a Dedical. Go give I'm a Dedical a follow. I'm gonna give you a follow right now, my friend. We'll get you some followers. There we go. I'll follow you, and I'll drop by and check you out sometime. But yeah, just, you know, more than anything, just keep with it. Keep with it. Don't don't get too much in your own head. I'm really bad at that. I get in my own head. And I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to a lot of stuff. So don't get in your own head and start second guessing yourself. Just go have fun, play the games you want to play, and enjoy your streaming experience. Just enjoy your streaming experience and have fun. And if a 51-year-old like I can do it, anybody can do it. If an old geezer like me can do it, anybody can do it. Alright, let's drop these hides here. Let's see where these are at. 60 and 67. Okay, so we're doing good. We're doing good, boys and girls. It's coming along. Oh shoot, I still have a rabbit carcass on me. I never finished harvesting that rabbit carcass, huh? What did I have left on it? I wonder what I had left on it.
Just subscribe. Love your
Aw, thanks so much, Arxline. I appreciate that. I probably am saying your name completely wrong, but thank you for the 4-month resub. I appreciate that very, very much. Okay, I'm gonna leave this lantern oil here. I always do that.
I'm sure I can carry much more.
Oh, shush a dear. Shush a dear. Shush a doodles, dear. You're fine. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine. What did I have left to harvest on this guy? Oh, just the hide. Okay. Let's take the hide off real quick. Gonna go take a shower, be back later? Alright. Well, thank you so much. I love having you here. I love having you all here, so. There we go. Look at that. We got some rabbit pelts down. How many rabbit pelts? I could maybe I could craft up. I forget how many rabbit pelts it takes to make the gloves. It's 4. How many for the hat? It's 3. Gosh, dang it. Dang nabbit. I'm at 89% on that other rabbit pelt right there. I got 2 already cured. I got that one curing there. I got 4 deer hides. I got enough rabbit hides curing to get my stuff, but I don't have any guts cured. These are all getting cured too. First gaming video from EverQuest 5 years ago. Before that's Animal Clips. Yeah. Yep. I've had my YouTube channel for a long time. It's just, yeah, there's not much on it before 5 years ago with EverQuest. Because that's what I started. I'm a Didacool. That's how I started. I started streaming on Twitch with EverQuest. Because that's all my computer could handle. Back then, I had a very old computer. It could barely play EverQuest and stream to the internet at that point in time. That's how bad it was. And so I started doing that. Found The Long Dark. One of my regular EverQuest viewers actually turned me on to The Long Dark. Mel the Elf. I'll never forget that name. Mel the Elf turned me on to Long Dark and said, hey, you might like this game. And so I tried it out and I loved it. I watched a bunch of Kimiota and Lexi W playing Long Dark. And I started streaming it like in late January of 2017 and kind of built my channel around it. And yeah, now that I stream a lot of other stuff, I don't get the viewership I get for Long Dark. That's no big deal. That's no big deal. Everybody's got their own preferences. There's some people who are only here for Long Dark, and I totally understand that. I totally get that. It's not a bad thing. That's just reality. I can break those down. I'm just finding stuff to do here while we wait for our stuff to cure. We don't have a real problem with food at the moment. I'm gonna repair these up because they're all I have. Actually, I can rip that apart in the dark. Let's repair our undies up. Get as much warmth out of the little bit of clothing that we got. We actually don't have really bad clothing. We got double ski jackets, which is really awesome at the beginning of the game, because it's one of the best coats you can get. We got double underwear, which is great. We finally found a thin wool sweater, which is awesome. That's the best shirt you can get at an Interloper. We did get a pair of combat pants, which is awesome. We got double wool toques. I was gonna waste a piece of cloth on it anyway. We're here to love and support each other, and that's what this community is all about. Exactly. Yeah, the Long Dark community is great. It's really good. Did you ever watch any no, I didn't. He was on YouTube. I wasn't very into YouTube back then, to be honest. I just was not I was not a YouTube watcher back then, and so mainly I got turned on to Twitch by my son, mainly watching Call of Duty tournaments, which I thought were pretty cool. I have no delusions that I am any good at first-person shooter games, but I enjoyed watching them, and then I started watching other stuff on Twitch, and then I started streaming. I started streaming some on Twitch. So, hey, we got mending too. What a deal! All right, let's. How much hours? Oh, we don't have a lot of time left in the day. Let's just read. Let's read. Oh, we're completely exhausted. Okay, never mind. I was gonna read a book, but I'm completely freaking exhausted. So that is not gonna work. Throw that in the trash can. Got a couple of torches. I'm gonna grab one more torch out. Kind of just gonna look through our gear here real quick. I need to make a little more tinder. So we'll make a little more tinder. We got a shirt to rip apart. We got that to fix. I'm gonna grab a little more cloth out. Actually, I'll just grab it all out, and that. Why not? Don't really need any more of that stuff. I got cattails. I'm just gonna take the rest of my cattails out just to have them. All right. Let's repair up our crappy little socks. They're crappy, but hey, they're socks, so... I'm not gonna repair those till they get down below 80. Before that, it's kind of a waste. You turned me to Long Dark like I was, let's see, this game I found you installed it, watch your streams when I play it. Oh, nice! Well, thank you. We're gonna rock out with our closeout. Hey-o! We're gonna rock out with the closeout, baby. So we'll get back up. We'll play this character again. I'm kind of curious to see where we can go with it. We haven't really done a whole lot in our first 11 days. 13 days now. I mean, we started in Pleasant Valley. We hit up Pleasant Valley. We got out of there on day 4. Got to the Mystery Lake camp office and headed off to Spence Homestead on day 7. We were foraging. Day 8, we went back to Mystery Lake and got to the camp office. And then we've just been hanging around here and the Winding River now for a few days. Just doing our things. Doing our things. But yeah, I never watched Giltaz. I never did. I've heard of him, and Giltaz hasn't done a whole lot recently, have they? What's my favorite region? I'd say probably one of my favorite regions is Hush River Valley. I love Hush River Valley. I haven't played this in about 3 years. I used to stream YouTube it, but moved on from it. It looks like it's changed a lot since 2019. Oh, God, yeah. Well, just one minor change, Chills, is that this is the map now. There's 13 major regions: Hush River, Mountain Town, Broken Railroad, Forlorn Muskeg, Mystery Lake, Bleak Inlet, Pleasant Valley, Coastal Highway, Desolation Point, Timberwolf, Ash Canyon, and Black Rock Prison. There's now 5 connector zones. 3 of them are on the map: the Ravine, Winding River, and Crumbling Highway. And then between Pleasant Valley and Black Rock, there is 2 connector zones. Oh God, what are they called? Oh God, my memory is bad. Keeper's Pass Lower and Keeper's Pass West and Keeper's Pass East, I think. Which are actually kind of cool. I don't know why they don't have those on the map. But, yeah, they're probably, I'm imagining there's going to be another region out here. There's maybe going to be another region over here, and probably one between Hush River and Black Rock. Now, and one thing they've talked about, Chills, is that they are, in the future, right now, story mode and survival mode are, like, intertwined. And they have been forever. Which has caused a lot of problems, because if they change something, if they come out with something in story mode, it can have unintended consequences in survival mode. Well, they're branching that off. The 5th chapter of story mode is going to be released. You're still going to have access to it, but the things done in story mode will not affect directly the stuff in survival mode. And they're going to start doing DLCs for survival mode that will have no effect on the story mode at all. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing what they do in the future. It's all in the dev diaries they've put out. They are basically ramping up for finishing the story mode, which I think is probably going to be December this year, maybe. Something like that. Actualize, yeah, I know about him. Never watched him either because he was on YouTube too. So they're going to come out with Chapter 5 probably this December, I would imagine. And then they're going to start doing some DLC stuff. That's their next plan, is to start making content specifically for survival mode that is all just going to be paid DLCs. And, you know, I'm excited for that. I think, because that'll allow them to fund whatever next project they want to do. That'll allow them to do things that they can't do right now just for monetary, reasons. That they, they only get so much money because they only get paid when somebody buys the game. That's the only time they get paid. They don't get paid for any content that they put out past that. Oh, good. Our arrows will be ready to go here soon. Giraffes are aliens! Woo! With a 4-year resub. Base building will never be in the game. I can pretty much guarantee that. Thank you, Giraffes, for that 48-month. But the Long Dark's not about base building. That's the thing. Base building will probably never be in the game. I just don't see them. I don't see them doing that. I don't see them doing that. I'm not gonna rule it out, but I'm 95% sure they'll never put base building in the game.
Can stop me.
Hey, Chills, thank you for the follow there. Just because that's never been part of their plan. Their plan with Long Dark is exploration and survival in that sense. Base building doesn't really hold anything for them in that sense. So, all right, that should. Oh, they're 99%. Ah! Hadrian's fantastic. Watch LMG a little bit. LMG's a nice guy though. I like LMG. I learned a bunch from LMG as well. But Hadrian, yeah, you got Hadrian. They got 4 or 5 new regions, one next to Bleak Inlet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're definitely going to. Oh, that's why you came here. Knifo is dancing. Yeah, the dance time. The dance time. Yeah, they'll probably have mods for base building, but I don't think it'll ever be in like the actual game itself. I don't think it'll actually be in the game itself. Just because I'm not a fellow Canadian. This is just for game immersion. I wear different hats for everything. When we play Raft, I'll be wearing this hat. I'll be wearing my little captain hat. When I play cowboy games, when I play Red Dead, I wear my cowboy hat. When I play Medieval Dynasty, which I am going to get back into because I want to play some more of that, I'll be wearing my nice little chainmail. I'll be wearing my little chainmail. I have my other. This is my other Long Dark hat. This is my first Long Dark hat. It was my Canadian hat. But I live in Oregon, so I can sort of be an honorary Canadian, maybe. Honorary Canadians do not exist, Atheenon. There is no such thing as an honorary Canadian. There, the birch is now cured. The birch is cured. The birch is cured. Now we can make arrows. Yeah, baby. All right, let's get a little bit of rest. Gosh dang, I'm not even that tired. Good lord, we aren't even that tired. Let's just sleep it off. I tried the mods for the game, but found they made the game too easy. Yeah, you know, a lot. I don't mind. I've never been a modder per se. I don't mind quality of life mods, though. I think quality of life mods are actually kind of cool. Aww, thank you. Thank you, Chills. I appreciate it. I've been to Canada. Went to the World's Fair in Canada in 19... What was it, 86, I think they had the World's Fair in Canada? I went up to Canada once. My dad got deathly ill while we were there. It was the most weirdest hospital experience I've ever had. It wasn't bad, it was just weird. Oh, I was 16. I was 16. I was a wee lad. I was a wee little baby. This is the end of the 10-day challenge. We've already passed the 10 days, so we did a little thing on day 10 where we looked at our journal, went over everything that had happened, and showed him all the stuff. I had shortchanged it a little bit. I'm gonna make one arrow if I can. Maybe one more arrow? Oh, can't. No. I want to make an arrow with my toolkit. Maybe one more? Can we get away with... Nope. It's like, no, it's too dark. It's too dark, sucker. You don't get to do that. Dang nabbit. I was an Atheenon lad. I was but a lad. Alright, we're getting low on our cattails, boys and girls. Basically, our situation is going to be, we're going to run out of cattails, and then we're going to have to go hunting. Now, the good news is, we have moose sign right outside of the front of the Carter Hydro Dam. So if we can get the moose... Oh, boy. That's going to be freaking awesome. That would, like, step our game up to the next level. They haven't added any new difficulty levels, but they do have custom levels now, where you can actually set your difficulty level to a custom setting however you want. There are actually custom settings that are more difficult than Interloper, where you get no health back at all. Where you get zero health back. Zero. Or you can set it where you only get passive health back. Like if all your bars are in the white, you get a small amount of health over time, but you don't get actually health back when you sleep. Which is actually kind of fun to play. I played around on that custom setting for a little bit. There's a streamer, one and only, who plays custom Interloper or custom, and he plays with no health regen, and he does that all the time. Crazy freaking runs. I choose not to do that. I sort of like to have some possibility of surviving, some possibility of not dying. Okay, those are 95%. Summon a lich. Well, I need to make water, and I need food. And those are 95%. Yes, they do have challenges in the game. They've added a couple new challenges. They added one called Dark Walker, where that was originally a Halloween event they came out with, where you're going from zone to zone, basically going to these green campfires and finding more about the Dark Walker. All the time there's a creature that is following you from zone to zone that you cannot fight, you cannot kill, and if he ever catches you, he kills you. And there's a poison fog that is slowly enveloping the zone, so you pretty much have to get in, go to the fire, and get out. So it's a very fast-moving game. There's also one called As the Dead Sleep, where you have to go touch different gravestones and different zones, and that challenge actually has no health regen at all, no birch bark tea at all, so that one is very, very tricky as well. So there are a couple of new challenges out as well. I wish they would come out with the Hunted Part 3. That's the one I'm waiting for. I want Hunted Part 3, baby. Nope, not that one. There we go. We'll drink down that tea to a little bitty bite. Boop, there we go. Now I got a lot of light teas on me. But birch bark tea, I don't know if birch bark tea in the game, Chills, when you were playing last? Because it's like one of the best teas that's out there. That's like the best, that's like one of the best things they've added to the game in a long time. We'll read the fishing book. I'm waiting for this maple to cure. I'm waiting for the maple to cure. We're running out of food, but I'm waiting for the maple, baby. So, birch bark tea, what birch bark tea does is for every birch bark tea you drink, you get 6% health back over 2 hours. And they stack. So, if you're able to drink 3 birch bark teas, you'll get 18% over a 6-hour period in-game. Yeah, you can live off birch bark tea alone if you want. So you get water, you get food, and you get health regen from it as well. Now, in As the Dead Sleep, birch bark tea is not even available. But birch bark tea is a great thing. They also added a what they call a they added this well-fed bonus, which I have right now. I'll show you here real quick. Well-fed bonus. If you don't starve yourself for 72 hours, you get more energy. So as you can see down here, I have more health, and you get to carry 5 kilos more than you were able to before. So I got a 5 kilo carry bonus. Runa Star with the 49 months. Birch respawns. Birch bark respawns. Birch does not, though. Once you harvest the birch, it's gone. Thank you, Runa Star, for the 49 months. 49 months. That's a long time. That's like 100 years. But yeah, birch doesn't respawn, but birch bark does. And it actually, birch bark respawns pretty quickly. Woo! Woo! 49 woos! I'm gonna drop these books. That's 100. That's 100 in wolf years, yeah. But they added that. They added the moose and the moose hide satchel, which gives you another 5 kilos. And they added an item that you can only get in Ash Canyon called the Technical Backpack that gives you another 5 kilos of carry weight. So you can get your carry weight up to 45 kilos now. Right now I'm at 35, but you can get up to 45 kilos carry weight. And in Ash Canyon as well, where the Technical Backpack is, there's an item called Crampons. The Crampons lower your sprain risk. They give you more time on weak ice. And what else do they do? Mainly it's lower your sprain risk. And they also have a pretty... They give you some defense bonus as well. You wear them in an accessory slot, and they only equip if you have shoes on. So you have to have shoes on to be able to use them. Okay, the maple's almost done. Maple's almost done, baby. Okay, I have very little water left, but I have lots of heavy teas still, so we'll drink some of those down. Reduce stamina drain from climbing ropes. Thank you. I couldn't remember what the last thing was. Yes, you can climb easier as well. You get a little perchance on the rocks there. Alright. Might be my first stream back. I've been taking a break because I bought a house and I've been renovating, so no time or energy. Oh, well, heck, I'll go give you a follow here real quick, Chills. I'll give you a follow. Give you a little shout out there, and then I'll go over and give you a follow. I'll go over and give you a follow. There we go. I just gave you a little follow there.
Can you flip that for us, Joe?
Hey, a little PUBG. I played a little PUBG back in the day. I played a little PUBG with some other people. That was kind of fun.
Somebody been here? Because this looks like it's been
99. 99%. 99%. We almost have the bow. The bow is almost ready. You wear them just when you climb easier? Well, you can do that. The crampons used to not be repairable. The crampons are now a repairable item. All you need is a couple pieces of metal, and you can repair them. So the crampons actually have a lot more viability now as a item that that is usable than it used to, because they actually have a repair. You can actually repair them, which is great. They used to not be repairable. There is a ballistic vest, but it's kind of garbage. Not gonna lie, it's garbage. For Interloper players. I guess if you start there, it's kind of cool to get it. If you start in Blackrock, it'd be kind of cool to get. But honestly, the ballistic vest has very limited... It just weighs so much. And if you're not playing on Interloper, it doesn't matter, because your overall weight is not that bad if you're not playing Interloper. Because your overall weight is usually pretty low. Because of all the man-made clothing you can find. But in Interloper, you pretty much are forced to wear the animal clothing if you want to have decent warmth, and it's just too heavy for that. it takes away 50% of your sprint. And you're already, when you are fully kitted out in all of your fur clothing, you're already really low on sprint to begin with. You have like 50% already taken away, so basically you have no sprint at all, which kind of is bad. I like to have a little bit of sprint. It does give you a juicy protection, though. It's not as much protection as it used to be, though. It used to be way more protection than it is now. I've been streaming YouTubing for about 7 years, having fun, and loved it, having fun. If people are there, great. If not, man. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was telling Ima, is that you just gotta have fun. You can't judge, you can't base your streaming on whether you have lots of viewers or not. I feel super fortunate that my viewer base has grown over the years, and we got lots of people in chat, and we're having fun, but I know what it's like to stream to 5, 10 people at most. I mean, I did that for months and months and months and months and months. I started in September of 2016, and for a long, long time, I had very few people in chat. Very few people coming and hanging out. So, yeah, streaming is not an overnight thing, especially if you're a nobody. And I'm a nobody. I'm not a big YouTuber or, you know, anything like that. I'm virtually a nobody. And so, you know, it's one of those things where if you come over here with a big Instagram following or a you know, a big YouTube following or something like that, yeah, your channel will take off really super quick. Or if you're a celebrity already, like Brian Deckard streams on Twitch. The guy who him and his wife were in Detroit Become Human. And they stream on Twitch, and they get a lot of people watching, but they're kind of semi-famous. I mean, they aren't even super famous, but they're kind of famous because they were in that game. So, can you DM me on Instagram so you can tell me, will you? Because I'm gonna be with family. Oh, okay. You were talking to Owl Nuggets. Got it. Do I have a Discord? Oh, you're talking back and forth. I thought you were asking me if I had a Discord. I'm like, yeah, of course I have a Discord. Do I have full water? I do not have full water. Let's drink up. Now things become a little more precarious for us. Drink up full. There we go. And then we're gonna craft up our survival bow. And then we're gonna pop outside and see if we have a moose. Please? Please? Otherwise, we'll have to go back to the ravine and hunt the bear. Or hunt the deer. Because we're running low on food. Oh, great. And now a storm comes out. Of course it does. Of course it does. There we go. Of course it's storming outside. Of course there's a storm outside. Well, I guess with our remaining daylight, we could craft up either a rabbit hat. I don't have enough guts for that. I do have enough guts for that. So let's craft up the rabbit hat. Of course, right when I need it the most. There we go. Now we have an extra wool toque. Nice. Put that on underneath. Still sounds like a storm outside. Still sounds like a stormy storm outside. Yes, it is. Well, there's gonna be nothing up in that. Damn it, markers, you're just trying to make it hard. Yes, pretty much. I don't know where that quote came from. Did I say that? I don't think I said that. The toques. Those sure are pretty toques. You got a pretty toque there, boy. I guess we'll eat up our cattails. Hey, but we did it. We made it to we made it with the food we had. We made the food last, and we made it through, and now we just have to go hunt. Now we just have to go hunt. Oh, well, I guess I can drink that. Oh, I'm doing it by weight. I meant to do it by condition. So that's not too bad. I hate to waste the crackers. I guess I can eat the, I guess I can eat the beef jerky. I hate to waste the crackers, because crackers are such great food. Great food to have. Alright. Jeez. I hate this. Cured, fresh, cured. Okay, those are almost cured. Put our ear to the door. Sounds like a nasty storm outside. That's sad. That makes me sad. I got enough rabbit hides. Got enough rabbit hides to make the gloves. I just don't have enough guts. So I'm gonna throw the hides in here. Get those in there. Oh, I got spray paint? Why the frick do I have spray paint on me? That's a weird thing to have. I don't know why I got spray paint on me. That's so strange. I guess since the storm's not gonna abate, we can go downstairs and make some water. Actually, you know what I should do is pick up some sticks and stuff from up here. I really have no water, and I've used up all my teas. We're gonna run out of water. We have energy left, so we might as well do this. Here, I'll give you guys night vision for a second. That way, I can see where I'm going pretty well in the dark, but it is really freaking dark. It is really freaking dark. I'll go back to regular vision because otherwise you're gonna get blinded by the light. By the light. Yeah, they're good. Oh yeah, the teas are great to have. Good food to have if you got the water on you. I was using them as in lieu of having water. So, come on, little fire. All right, first try. Nice. I had no tinder left. Let's throw the fur in there. Throw the sticks in there. Get some water going. Why didn't you go to in that cave in Mystery Lake and take take Fire Striker? It wasn't there. I did go up to that cave. I did actually go to that cave. There was no Fire Striker for me. The game said no. You get no Fire Striker, sir. No, it wasn't on my loot table. I'm on the wrong loot table for that one. There we go. Now we have 8 liters of water. And there's a electrical thing here. Did I check the corner in the camp office? Yes, I did. But I got the I'm not on the right loot table. I can tell you what loot table I'm on right now. Because there's the loot tables right there. I know exactly where I found the hacksaw, and based off that, I can tell you exactly where I'm going to find everything else. There's a Mystery Lake in Forlorn Muskeg. I found the hacksaw in the not in the bunkhouses, not in the high blind. There, I'm on loot table 4. I'm on loot table 4. So I do not have a Fire Striker here. There's one in Desolation Point, one in Broken Railroad, one in Timberwolf Mountain. Those are the only 3 places I'll have it. So DP, Broken Railroad, and one Fire Striker up in Timberwolf. I'm on loot table 4. Fire Strikers are nice, but they're not super necessary. You don't need Fire Strikers. I mean, they're nice to have. Don't get me wrong, but they're not. They aren't the end of the world. I get enough matches that it doesn't really matter. There's so many matches, even in Interloper. So many matches in this game. I mean, right now I have 17 matches on me, and I have another 30, 40 matches in the bin up here. And that's just from the little bit of area that I've actually explored. I haven't even explored that much. I have not explored Mystery Lake yet. And I'll probably find another box or two matches in Mystery Lake. There's definitely a guaranteed match there. Yeah, I got another 30, 40, I got another 41 matches in there, so. Broken Railroad is tough. Broken Railroad is a tough start.
No power in the verse can stop
Tough.
me.
It's a tough start. The Satan's Child. Hello, Satan's Child. How are you doing today? Well, and the big thing you got to do in Interloper is you have to always take advantage of the mag lens if you can. If you can make a mag lens fire, always take advantage of it. And that means, you know, if you're gonna make a fire inside, go outside first. See if the weather's nice. See if you can pull off the mag lens fire outside first. You might as well. And then light a torch off of it, take it back inside, and light that fire up. You've just saved yourself a match. And always, always, always start fires with matches if you can. I don't know if I even searched this. Oh, I did. Okay. Guess we'll see if the moose is up. I highly doubt it, but he could be.
A new day is dawning.
There's a cattail down there. How did I miss that? A new day is dawning, boys and girls. Yeah, I don't see the moose. There's moose marks way over on that tree over there, so this is where the moose will spawn, but doesn't guarantee he's gonna be up. The moose is a very elusive creature. He does not like to always be up. We'll grab some cattail heads. Usually, you know, Knifo, usually I see the moose here when I have no weapon. When I have no weapon, no way to actually hunt him, that's when he's around. Sit down. Sit down, doggo. I haven't played in a while, but I ain't that rusty, you little jerk. You little jerk. Go for the bear on the lake if the moose is not there, or go see if he's at Trapper's cabin. Yeah, I could do that, but I need the food now. I need the food now, and so I'm gonna go to the ravine and hunt a couple deer. Because there'll be a couple deer in the ravine, no problem. We've actually already completed the challenge, Malachi. We completed it, and we're just kind of continuing to play this a little bit. Because I wanted to get my bow and arrow. We got kind of a slow start just because of the loot table that we were on. We didn't get a hacksaw right away, so we had to wait for our birch and maple to cure before we could get the hacksaw or get the bow and arrow. I mean, but he just wanted hugs and kisses. Well, he got to hug and kiss my my bow. I guess that's something, right? Always, always, always pick up your sticks. Oh, look, more birch bark has fallen here. Nice! I'll grab a little more birch bark. Get a few more stickity-doos. We might have to eat one of our boxes of crackers just to stay full. They've given you that great incentive to not starve yourself in this game anymore, Chills. That's the one thing. Oh, shoot, they saw me. Good God, they saw me from a long ways away. Holy crap. I guess the wind is blowing right towards them, so...
This is so cold. I'm gonna lay down.
Hey, Bantha Poodoo! You are Bantha Poodoo. Ho, ho, ho. Bantha Poodoo with the Twitch Prime Subaru. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub there. I appreciate that very, very much. I'm trying to sneak around, you damn deer. Stop running all over the place. Jeez Louise, you're hurting my feelings. You're making me feel like you don't want to be around me. I have the high ground, dear. You cannot win. Got him. I think I overshot on that other arrow. Yep. Overshot just a little bit. That's okay. It ain't no thing but a chicken wang.
Any of this gear.
I'd sure like a deer wing right about now, though. Okay, Mr. Deer, where did you go? Where'd you go, buddy? I know you're bleeding. I know you're bleeding. I see your path. Where'd you run off to? You little turd. Oh, I heard him just die. Just heard him die. I heard a I just gotta find his corpse.
The power in the verse can
You
stop
better
me.
have not dropped down there. Robo! How you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow there, my friend. Oh, he died right here. That's not too bad. Pretty quick death, too. We're already cold. I don't know if we can start a fire here, though. It's too windy. Yep, too windy. Oh, we can start one over here. Okay. Well, let's maybe start one over by this rock here. Oh, we can get a Maglin's fire. Maglins! Woo! Let's hear it for the Maglins! Hey, thank you for the Twitch Prime.
Fire.
Rambo Jack, you just subscribed.
Thank you for that Twitch Prime Subaru, my friend. Holy crap. Hey, Stylesack. Well, we got to the 10 days, Stylesack. I went to my journal, went down all the stats, you know, how many days we've lived, how many days we've spent at each zone, all that sort of stuff. Gonna throw that on there and throw some sticks on there. So we got all that squared away for you. Oh! 10 kilos of meat.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, yeah. 10 kilos, baby. $10 kilos. Well, I was starving. Yeah, I know you're starving. Okay. Look, we got this beautiful deer venison for you. We got deer venison for you, darling. Yeah, they changed cooking all around, Chills, and you don't have to sit there and stare at the fire anymore. So you can set it and forget it. Yeah, baby, you can set it and forget it. It's awesome. It's really nice. We got 17 minutes left there. Let's grab these two gut. Let's just grab one. Oh, no. Let's just grab one gut.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, snap. That blew my fire out. Oh, gosh dang it. Really? Seriously? I mean, at least I got all the meat, I guess. I guess I can freeze for a second and take the hide. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a little bit, boys and girls. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna take the gut, too, just because I'm greedy. It's only 15 minutes. We'll lose a little bit of health because of it. Ow! Ow! That hurt my feelers. Hurt my feelers.
Wait.
Right, it's gonna hit me with the copyright. Hey, that was my own interpretation My own interpretation. I'm still gonna make coffee and I'll be back. Okay. You're still here, you're gonna make coffee and come back? Okay. I know, I was gonna switch over to Raft and now I'm having fun with this, so I'm like, I'm just gonna play this for a little while longer. I'm horrible. I plan to do things that I don't do. Yeah, you can do other stuff while you're cooking. You can boil water, and the nice thing to do is you can boil water and sleep. So you can sleep while you're cooking if you want to. If like you're super tired and you're like, I really want to cook this though, you can sort of like double it up. And the other cool thing you can do as well, Chills, is you can make multiple fires and multiply your cooking spots. Most of the time when I kill a moose and get like 30, 40 kilos, or a bear, get 30, 40 kilos of meat, I will carcass harvest the bear, chop up all of his meat, and then I'll go into a cave, make like 3 or 4 fires, and then I'll have 6 or 8 cooking slots that I can cook on at the exact same time. So I can cook up multiples. The meat flows. Let the meat flow. Let the meat flow. That's the best part. So yeah, there's really good stuff you can do with the fires now. Most I got from a bear's 27 kilos. And the bears go up to like 30, 35, don't they? I think moose max out at around 40-ish. It's a blizzard? Nah, I still want the deer guts, yeah. Like, it's a blizzard? I still want the deer guts, though. I still got deer. I got deer guts to harvest. Gosh dang it. Let's drop the meaty booze over here.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Oh, shush-a-doodles, darling. You're fine. You are totally fine. Look at that. We're on the warm side. Now we're on the cold side. Now we're on the warm side. Now they're on the cold side. Now we're on the warm side. I got my fire making badge by making 10 fires around me and using a mag lens and use 1 stick each. Oh yeah, totally. You can totally do that. That's what's great about Loper. You can do stuff knowing you'll get the health back later. Well, except unless you're playing. See, that's one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of no one gets out alive. Is I like to dictate what I'm gonna do. I like to take the chance that my hubris may cause me pain. Oh, I used burst mark. God damn it. I like to take that chance. And in No One Gets Out Alive, you can't take chances. You just can't. You have to play it very methodically, very carefully, very calculated. Which for some people is a really, that's a joy to do it that way. I don't personally find it that way for me. That doesn't mean it's bad or good or right or wrong. I like to be a little more aggressive when I play. I think that's a good way to look at it. I like to be a little more aggressive when I play. And I find that Interloper for me is a good mix of aggressiveness and caution at the same time. Big Fish, how you doing, my friend? Let's give Big Fish a shout out there. There we go. I followed your channel, don't I? I follow you, don't I? I gotta make sure though. I gotta make sure. I can't tell other people to go. Yeah, I follow you. I follow you. There you go. Go check out Big Fish, boys and girls. Plays a lot of Long Dark. Really awesome player. Awesome person all around. Go check him out. Give him some love. Yeah, No One Gets Out Alive is brutal. And some people really like that. They found that the challenge or the fun of the game has gone out of it because they've mastered Interloper and they just don't find any enjoyment in it anymore. Which I totally get. And that's fine if your personality can handle that. And One and Only does a great job doing that. One and Only is that kind of guy. He loves that. Me, not so much. Me, I just sort of want to chill. I like talking to chat. I like being able to make that mistake and then come back from it, you know? Make that mistake where I try to take on a bear and my own hubris gets him, you know, gets me and he attacks me and hurts me. And I have to struggle back from it. And my clothing gets ruined and you know, it's like the situation seems hopeless. And then you get to come back from it. You know, that's what I like to do. I'm gonna eat that piece of deer meat. Yum, 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 yum. I do with rifles, revolvers turned on. Hey, that's fun. I do some of that when I'm doing stream loots. When I'm doing stream loots, we turn on rifles and revolvers. That way we can get stuff and shoot stuff. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Let's get the guts out here. Boop-a-doo. I need to get 3 hours and still didn't go to. Oh no! Recommend movie for 16 hours long ride. Recommend a movie for a 16-hour long ride. Watch every Lord of the Rings movie, extended edition. Extended edition. Every Lord of the Rings movie, watch them all. There you go. There's my recommendation. You'll have like 12 hours of movies right there. I saw a meme where it was like, this is every guy's dream, and the girl's whispering in his ear, and she's like, let's watch Lord of the Rings. And the next panel is extended edition. And then it has Gimli's face underneath it, and Gimli's like, oh, he's all excited. That's how I get. That's how I am. That's my dream girl there. Let's watch Lord of the Rings extended edition. I'm like, woo! You had me at Lord of the Rings, but you really had me with extended edition. Dances with Wolves is pretty dang awesome. Ugh. But yes, Lord of the Rings, man, that is a masterpiece in cinema. It does deviate from the books, but you know what? It stays true to the lore anyway. It deviates from the books in some things. Some characters say lines that were attributed to other characters in the books, but I'm okay with that. You can't have, there's no movie adaptation that is a word for word, line by line adaptation of a book that is like you can't do that in a movie. There's so much more in a book that you can't put in movies. You can't show how people are thinking, what they're doing, and that sort of stuff in a movie. That doesn't work cinematically. So I'm gonna get some sleep. All right. Have a great one. Let's give I'm Anita Cole a little bit more. Let's give him one more shout out. Go give him a follow, or her. I don't know if it's a him or her. Go give them a follow. Check them out sometime when they're online. Last Play Long Dark. There you go. Boom. You're right there. Go give them a follow. Wow, Dane. Hello. How are you? Same here. I love my chat. Got some 55 month subs. It's awesome. We bonded. We're invested in each other's lives and accolades. Exactly, Chills. That's the thing, is you build up a little fellowship, a little group of people around you, and it's just awesome. How you doing, Wow Dane? Wow Dane. Hi, Wow Dane. They did things to make it fit better in a movie format, and they pretty much did it in all the right ways. Yeah, they did. They did. And you know, you can. And I think the thing with the Lord of the Rings movies, Owl Nuggets, that really is good is that they still hold up today, mainly because they used a ton of practical effects in the movie, and practical effects never age. They never age. I mean, they're pretty timeless. When you do a good practical effect, it holds up over time, where CGI effects don't hold up as well. CGI effects don't hold up as well over time as practical effects do. So, that I give them big props for. I hear another deer wanting me to hunt him. I heard him right outside here. We're gonna go round the outside, We're gonna pull a little M&M. Going round the outside. Yeah, the visuals are still incredible. Helm's Deep is some of the best visuals I think in most movies for large scale battles. It doesn't look cheap. It doesn't look weird or dated. And that's mainly because they used a lot of practical effects for Helm's Deep. Helm's Deep is one of my favorite all-time battles ever. Return of the King is great, but I like Helm's Deep better. I think graphically and visually, Helm's Deep is just stunning. Thought I heard a deer rambling around here, maybe not. Woo! Keg Pirate with the 8-month resub. Thank you, Cake Pirate, for that 8 months, baby. Thank you for that 8-month resub there, my friend. I appreciate that very, very much. Keg Pirate.
We dance, my man.
Keg Pirate. Whee! Dance, my man. I will dance. I will dance like your trained monkey, my friend. That's what we do. I could have sworn I heard a deer out here, but I guess I didn't. Oh, there's a little more birch bark, though. We'll take that. Can I get behind a protected area? It's only 1 arrow down. Let's take a cedar limb. Not bad, not bad. Okay, good temps still, good temps, yeah. Let's do another cedar limb, baby. Let's get some wood. Atheenon needs wood, baby. Yeah, let's do it. I need some wood, my friends. We're actually getting warm now. Oh, let's take another limb. Let's take another limb, my friends. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Yee-hoo! Have you seen the video of Tolkien responding to the question of why they didn't fly to Mount Doom? I have not seen that. No, I've heard reasons why they didn't fly to Mount Doom. The Eagles are on par with creatures like Gandalf, where they could be corrupted by the ring, and in that proximity to the ring, they could have the same sort of effect that Boromir had. Is what I've heard. A lot of people, sort of put out there that the Eagles would be sort of in that same danger, but I don't know if that's what Tolkien said or not. What did Tolkien say about it? Blades! Hello! Have a good lurk, Knifo. Back with pancakes? What? I love pancakes, man. Pancakes are yummy. His response, shut the hell up. Yeah. Well, that would be my response too, probably. It's like, it's my story. I'll do it how I want, jerk. That'd probably be my response too. But what I've heard as far as lore goes, is that the Eagles are not easily corruptible, but they are one of the higher creatures in that realm. And so much like Gandalf. Well, I mean, if you want to go down that path, why didn't Gandalf take the ring and just go to Moria with it? Well, because it clearly shows in the movie as well as the books that Gandalf doesn't. The ring corrupts. The ring is like its own. The ring is like its own, like, not life force. That's not right. The right word for it. But the ring is almost sentient in a way. The ring has its. The ring is like the Palantirs. The ring corrupts because Sauron is imbued with it. Sauron is part of it, and it is part of him. And so creatures that are almost the creatures that the reason the hobbits can utilize it and are the perfect ring bearers in a lot of ways is because the hobbits have no desire to be in power, control. They have no lust for that. They have no drive to ever be anything more than what they are. They're happy with their life. I mean, Bilbo leaving the Shire was like a huge event because hobbits don't just go. Hobbits don't just take off and go on adventures ever. Their life is a life of solitude and happiness in a lot of ways, and they have no lust for power. They don't ever desire anything beyond a happy home, a good crop, a good pipe, and some good strong ale, and that's what they want from life. They aren't looking to like be in power or control anybody. Now I may just die tonight, but we're rocking. What do we have right now? Ooh, it's getting cold, baby. We have a 16-degree warmth bonus. I'm just gonna sleep for like 3 hours and see where we're at. But see, that's how I've always looked at it. Is the hobbits don't have what most. The hobbits are almost like, not, I wouldn't say children, but in a way they're kind of childlike in the best possible way, because they see the world in a way that is innocent. They are not as corruptible by things as other people are because they see the world in a different way than most people do. Okay, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We're just doing it. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Sauron's ring. Yeah, that's the thing though, is that he could not see the danger from the hobbits because of everything they were doing. That's why they attacked the Black Gates. That's why they did what they did, is as a distraction because they wanted his eye fixed on them, and they wanted him worried about them. Well, Gandalf was the only among the Valar who took a genuine interest in the race of men. Yeah. Well, and you know, and Radagast, you know, he's off smoking his weed or whatever. Yeah, they brought him time and caused a diversion, and it could have gone many but you know, this, I mean, I think the beauty of the Lord of the Rings too is that in the end, the true power of the ring is shown, because even in the end, Frodo could not bring himself to destroy the ring. That moment where Sam's like, throw it in, and Frodo's like, no, because the ring can even corrupt the Hobbit after enough time. It takes a longer time to do it, but it actually can corrupt them. And only by Gollum's selfish action was it actually destroyed. Which I think shows the true power of both Sauron and the ring, is that it you know, in the end... Woo! Let's do it, baby! In the end, it was nothing that they actually did. They got it to Mount Doom, but in the end, Frodo couldn't bring himself to destroy it either. In the end, it even got him. As innocent and non-power lusting as he was, even he was corruptible in the end. Oh shoot, I didn't bring my cedar out with me. Yeah, I love that twist. I mean, but see, Owl Nuggets, I think Tolkien wanted that because he wanted to show that even as innocent and pure and good as the hobbits are, even they are still susceptible to the corruption. Even they can be corrupted in the end, which means none of us are safe. I mean, look how little time it took Boromir to be corrupted by the ring, and he wasn't even the ring bearer. He was just in proximity to the ring. Even he was corrupted by it in the end. And so that's I think the beauty of Tolkien's writing, is that he wanted to show that there is no like, I don't know, get out of jail free card. By just being a hobbit, you get out of jail for free. He wanted to show that everybody has that possibility of being corrupted. Even the most innocent, the most genuinely non-power hungry creatures can ultimately be corrupted by it. I mean, that's great. Do I have a stream schedule? Right now my stream schedule is in such disarray, Chills. But usually, Chills, I stream during the week, Monday through Friday. I stream starting usually about 2 to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because that's when I get off of my real job, my actual job that I go to 5 days a week. And then on the weekends, if I stream, I start at 9 a.m. and I basically stream till I drop on Saturdays and Sundays when I stream. Right now, with it being summer, my stream schedule is just blown up all the crap because I have so much more going on in real life. So this weekend I'm off. I'm actually wrapping up the stream in about 2 hours and heading off to my friend's house because we're doing a lot of yard work, getting her place all looking nice and good. She just got a new place and she's wanting to do lots of stuff at it. So I'm going over and helping her. And I'll be back on Monday. I am going to play Raft. I'm going to switch over now. We're going to switch over to UC and play some Raft, because I told you I would. I just wanted to get this deer harvested up and get him going. But yeah, I usually stream most days of the week. I try to stream Monday, Tuesday. I take Wednesdays off. And then I'm back on Thursday, Friday. Usually about the same time. And then Saturday and Sunday, like I said, I stream pretty much till I drop. I stream till I drop on the weekends. But I start 9 a.m. on the weekends for my European viewers. 'Cause I have there's a lot of people who watch me over in Europe. And they have to stay up to all sorts of weird frickin' hours to watch me. And I feel bad about that, so... So I try to stream earlier on the weekends for them. Give them a little ath live. Yeah, you know, like I always tell people who stream, you know, you have to put real life first. It's and you know you have to. I mean, you can put your stream at the forefront of your real life, but in the end, you really have to put your real life first. Real life comes before stream life, and if real life happens and it causes things to not like work out right, you just gotta be okay with that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All right. Well, I'm not sure we can carry much more either, but we're going to go back to our cave and chill. Plus, I'm a big fan of barbecues and smoked brisket. I'm a chef, an addictions counselor by trade. I need my downtime. Yeah, you know. And speaking of addictions can happen with even streaming. You can get addicted to streaming, and that's bad. I have a very obsessive, compulsive type personality. I get very obsessed by things. Usually for years. And to the exclusion of other things in my life that I should pay attention to, and I've gotten better with old age. I've gotten better with my age, not letting that happen to me as much, because it's a choice that I have to physically make to not have that happen to me. But I've gotten better with age, you know, mitigating that, but I still can get a little obsessive with stuff. How you doing, Cass? How's it going? We have another lovely streamer, part of our stream team, in fact. If you've not checked out our stream team before, Gameslift and I started up a stream team called the Pause Fellowship. And we have wonderful members like Cassadar Goes Roar in the Pause Fellowship. We have lots of wonderful people in there. Thank you, Casimo, for the 36 month resub. Appreciate that very, very much. Much love out to you there. Thank you for that.
Casemo 122 just resubscribed for 36 months.
36 months. That's like 300 years. That's like 300 years. But if you've not gone out and check out, please go check out Cass. Please go check her out. Let's see how many cuss words are in this clip. We never know with Cass. Oh, it's a giggly clip. It's a giggly clip. Oh, good. It's a giggly one.
No, I said Max.
Oh, good. It's a giggly clip. It's a giggly one. It's a giggly. It's the giggly one. Well, I'm going to be playing some Raft right now. I'm just doing it solo, though, for tonight, Cass. I would like to play with... I guess I could play with you in games sometime if you wanted to. It's a fun little game. Oh, I need to save. God, I keep forgetting that. I need to save. Let's just pass time for an hour. Well, the giggly clip is a good one. It's better than the cussing clip, right? All right, well, we're gonna wrap that up right there. I'm gonna take a little quick 2 and 2 break and go potty real quick because